So we're going to continue looking at our notion of the atom, and for the next few lessons, for the next few days, Jimmy, what I'm going to be talking about is how the outer structure of the atom is set up, how these electron shells are set up, and it turns out they explain an awful lot. Now, I'm already going to start out by lying like crazy. I'm going to treat electrons as though they're tiny little dots. They aren't. And so we're going to be introducing something called the Bohr Model. It's a model in that it explains things pretty good, but it's not, again, how things work in real life. How things work in real life is quantum physics, and it gets weird and scary, but this will explain an awful lot. Okay. Atoms are made of three things. What are the three subatomic particles? Okay, I don't want to write protons. What's our abbreviation for protons? Okay. Next one. Electrons, our abbreviation for that is a lowercase e minus. Neutrons, our abbreviation for that is N with a little, that's a 0. Which one is the same as the atomic number? Protons. Now, when it's neutral, the electrons are the same. So, electrons, E minuses, in a neutral atom are also the atomic number as well. But this, it turns out, David, is going to change when it becomes, our word of the day is ion. I think I can make this a bit bigger. That works. An ion is what you call an atom that has a charge. And the only way it can have a charge is if you don't have the same number of protons and electrons, because the protons and electrons cancel each other out. And this year, the only way it's going to have a charge is if if the electrons are doing funny stuff. Okay? How do we find the number of neutrons? You round off the atomic mass and you subtract the atomic number. And that tells you, basically what we're saying is this. Take the total mass of an atom, subtract the protons, whatever mass is left is the neutrons. The electrons have so little mass, we ignore them. We ignore them. Oh, lost the rest of my PowerPoint. Why does that happen sometimes? Let's come back. There we go. So you have a little chart. We're going to do copper together. And then for the remainder of class, we're going to do carbon together. You're going to fill this in for copper, neon, and lithium, and we'll quickly mark it at the end of class. So you ready? Jimmy, you with me? Paying attention? Okay, you with me now, though? Here we go. Find copper on your periodic table. Cleo, my friend, what's the atomic number of... Sorry, copper. I keep saying copper. Carbon. Find carbon on your periodic table. What's the atomic number of carbon, Cleo? It's somewhere near the top, I think. Got it, Cleo? Help him out, Jimmy. Show him where it is on his table. Okay? Okay. Atomic number is? Good. Let's all fill that in. Cleo, what's its symbol? Capital or low? Capital C? One letter? What's its atomic mass rounded off to the nearest whole number? Ooh. 12? How many protons does it have? Not 12. That's the most common mistake. How many protons does it have, Quentin? 6. How many electrons when it's neutral? How many neutrons? And the way you get that is you go 12, take away 6. Yes? 6 neutrons. I think I gave you 3 more. I gave you copper, neon, and lithium. Yeah? Question, Sarah?
Are we going to need to memorize?
No, sorry. You'll need to memorize these steps. Like, in other words, you need to know what everything is on your periodic table. You can bring this pink table to every test and every quiz and every bit of homework. So if it's on there, you don't need to memorize it. What you are going to need to know is, how the heck do I figure out the number of neutrons from the table? In fact, I'm going to say, with 3 minutes left, try and fill in these 3 columns. I'm going to freeze the screen and then see if we get the same answer in about 90 seconds. Try filling these in yourself. I need my periodic table, Mr. Do It, because I don't have this memorized either. Where did I put my periodic table? There it is. There's copper. Mass of copper is if you're stuck, there's copper done. I think I'm right. Neon, there it is. I do this every time. That's right. There's neon, I think. That's a 10, not a 12. Oh, yes, sorry. Ne, thank you. And then lithium, I know that's Li. It's element number 3. Atomic mass 7. Sure. If you write the decimal, that's going to be okay as well. I'm not going to freak out. Marco, off your phone, please. Thank you. So that's what I ended up with. We good? Yep. Now, Sarah asked a good question. Are we supposed to round the atomic mass? I round it out of habit because I know I'm going to do math with it. But if you wrote it down as is and then rounded it off in your head to do the math, I'm fine with that too. What's your homework? Finish off section 2.2 and finish off the coloring assignment, the periodic table coloring assignment. We will be doing a monster lesson then on Wednesday, but we'll have Timbits to get us through, thanks to Sarah.